over there.
Oh, wow.
Surprise!
Yeah, I would say so.
Your husband tells us you love surprises. You're always trying to do it.
I'm very good at guessing things,
Yes.
but not this.
Well, awesome. So we're here to celebrate you. And if you guys want to come around, make sure you can hear.
Sure.
So we're here to celebrate you as our Daisy winner for the month.
Okay.
So I'm Dan Lowe's, our interim nursing director. A whole team of people here to celebrate you.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about the award a little bit. Shannon's going to read the nomination. We've got some gifts for you and we've got some pictures. But
Okay.
this is about you for the next 15 minutes. So
Well, thank you.
enjoy.
Go over there. Prettier over there.
So just a little bit of background for the DAISY Award. So DAISY is an acronym that stands for Diseases Attacking the Immune System. Patrick Barnes is from the West Coast and he was 33 when he was diagnosed with ITP and later passed away. And the family really appreciated the nursing care that he received at the end of his life. So wanted to do something to celebrate. Not only Patrick, who was known for, he was just sounded like a great person. Always trying to help people, friendly, had a great positive outlook on life. So I think celebrate his passion for life along with the nurses that provided great care to him and his family at the end of his life. So they created the DAISY Foundation, which now celebrates nurses across the country. So really looking at those examples of going beyond just the clinical care, how you connect with people and their families and make a positive difference. And as you know, we get take nominations from patients, from families, from staff. They're reviewed by a committee, and you were this month's winner. So we're really excited for what you did. So Shannon will read the actual nomination, which I think is pretty awesome.
Okay. I'll give a little bio too. Super cool. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
So Caitlin Katie Luchins is a native of Minnesota. Her husband Nathan is joining us today. Nathan and Katie will be adding their first little Luchins mid-September. Katie came to UHC in October of 2018 as a nurse resident. She received her BSN from South Dakota State University. Prior to that, she was a CNA for 3 years. Fresh out of nursing school, she joined our team, and she's been taking care of oncology patients, and specifically stem cell transplant patients, and patients with acute leukemia since. She's now one of our charge nurses, and involved in shared governance through Knight Staff Nurse Council. She's working on becoming a BMT certified nurse and oncology certified nurse, right? Yeah. She regularly gives her whole heart to the care of patients. I save interview notes, and in Katie's interview, when asked why she chose nursing, her answer was that her grandmother had breast cancer, and before that, a teacher did too, and Katie helped take care of her, taking her to appointments and saw many sides of healthcare that she wanted to repay and be able to make that type of difference. So when asked, I'm super proud, when asked her strengths in her interview, she shared that she's compassionate, communicates well, and is a team player. And we've definitely seen that with Katie each shift. In your evaluation this past year, Katie's peers stated she's always more than willing to help out and problem solve. You have a great attitude, always with a smile on your face, and you are easy to approach and always willing to help whenever possible. So Katie, you are a special person and a special nurse, and it's my pleasure to share with you this very special nomination at this time. So this is from, can I say the patient's name? Okay, this is from Nancy Sales, and she said, my sister passed away from cancer 6 weeks before I entered the hospital for my transplant. Because of COVID restrictions and my disorder, I was unable to attend her funeral or even visit her gravesite, which was in Minnesota. And talking with Katie about everything, she told me she was from a town very near to where my sister lived and is now buried. On one of her trips back to her hometown, Katie offered to stop by the cemetery and take a picture of my sister's gravesite for me. That has touched me in so many ways, that someone would do that for me and for my sister. It doesn't seem like thank you is enough, and I want Katie to know her kindness will never be forgotten by me or my family. And I called Nancy today to let her know that you're receiving this award, and she was thrilled. And I offered to FaceTime with her, so she said, no, that's fine, just send me pictures. So through tears, she shared the following. She totally blew me away. It was a very low time for me. My time grieving for my sister was in the hospital. I had so much going on with me getting to transplant that it didn't hit me before. Then everything compressed at that time. Then not only did Katie offer to do that, but to follow up, it meant everything to me. I know there are many nurses doing wonderful things, but I'm so glad she's receiving this award because I can't imagine anybody doing anything more than what she did for me. It really helped me to start the healing process from losing my sister. I didn't want to add to the burden of my parents or her husband for asking for pictures of the grave, but then Katie offered that, and she actually did it, and it made all the difference for me. So that, sister, is your nominee.
So we got some goodies here for you. First is a certificate. Make sure you have that in the picture. Just a nice certificate to recognize you as the recipient this month.
Thank you.
Yeah, Kim. Have you met Kim, our new Chief Nurse Executive? Is also here to recognize
well,
you.
everybody, I'm your new Chief Nursing Executive. So it's awesome to be able to meet you on such a great occasion. So we've got some more things for you. So with the Daisy Awards come a lot of great things.
Yes.
You deserve that.
Well, thank you.
So yeah, so let me, I'm gonna read some things, so bear with me, but I think the Daisy Foundation has stated this so eloquently, I like to read it, because this is a very special award. So first of all, when Patrick, their son, was in the hospital, his stepmother, Bonnie, noted the great tradition that nurses have for pins, and so they created a Daisy Award pin for you to wear. It's right here. So we hope that you'll wear your Daisy pin proudly. And so, could I pin it on you?
Sure.
Tell me where.
Perfect. Wherever you
like
want.
that?
I mean, we can put it on the jacket for now.
Okay, on the jacket for now. You
Yeah.
just have to remove it before you put it through the wash.
Yeah. I'll move it to my badge later.
There you go. There you go. Good. Hang on. There you go. All right.
Thank you.
Okay, so next. So I'm going to hand this to you. So this is for you, and there's a story behind this.
Okay.
So this is called the Healer's Touch Sculpture, okay? So this beautiful sculpture is for you also. And so it's a perfect representation of the bond between nurses and their patients. These sculptures are hand-carved by artists in Zimbabwe, and each piece is signed by one of the many Shona artists of Zimbabwe that created it. So you'll see a signature on the back or the bottom of that. And so the Daisy Foundation helps support these people, as they make the statues. And so you might know that the economy and the politics of Zimbabwe have been in turmoil for decades, and the artists are able to support hundreds of people and their families with this work of creating these statues. So there is a Daisy Foundation website, so we encourage all of you to go to the website and you'll learn more about the Daisy Foundation. And you will get a bag, so there's a green bag on the counter and it has a few other materials in it. And so you can look at the other benefits that you get as a Daisy Award winner. And so then there's one more thing. And it's cinnamon rolls. So your team's gonna love you.
I was gonna say we like food around here.
So on the back table is a huge box of cinnamon rolls, all individually wrapped, it looks like. So let me tell you why when we give Daisy Awards, we give cinnamon rolls as a part of this.
Okay.
All right. So there are several reasons why the Daisy Foundation asked that cinnamon rolls be served at Daisy celebrations. So first, when Pat was ill, he had lost his appetite. And one morning, he asked for a bite of a cinnamon roll that his dad had brought for his own breakfast. And Pat ended up eating the whole thing. So his dad, Mark, had mixed emotions about this, but he was glad that Pat was finally eating something. And that night, as his family's leaving, Pat asked that they bring him a cinnamon roll the next day, and that they be sure to bring enough for all the nurses in the unit. And those cinnamon rolls were Pat's thank you to his nurses. And the Daisy Foundation wants all nurses to share in his favorite treat as a gift of gratitude to all of you today. Now, the second reason for the cinnamon rolls is that nursing is a real team sport. And what they say is we have never seen better teamwork, than what we see among all of you. So the cinnamon rolls are to celebrate your team and to give you all the opportunity to stop for just a few minutes and share something special together. So finally, almost without exception, when a nurse receives the Daisy Award, the humble response is, I didn't do anything special. I was just doing my job. And I imagine you would say exactly that. But what the Daisy nurse may not realize, however, is that when nurses are just doing their jobs, they have such an important and meaningful impact on the lives of so many people, many more than their patients. So, that's why the Daisy asks that cinnamon rolls be shared at every presentation. Their message is, whenever you smell a cinnamon roll, whenever you taste one, whenever you think of one, or even if you're baking with cinnamon at home, please remind yourself of how very special all of you are. Whenever you're just doing your job and not doing anything special, you're truly making a positive difference in a patient and their family's life. And you are making the world a better place because you are a nurse. So we at the Daisy Foundation, and all of us here, salute and honor you. So please enjoy the cinnamon rolls as a gift. An everlasting thank you for Pat for being a nurse. So you are truly very, very special people. So we hope that you feel very special today because you are. And your team is very special too, right?
Yes,
this is
they
a
are.
team sport.
Yes.
So congratulations to you and the whole team that works to support you and all the patients up here. And so just enjoy the time together. And we do want to take some pictures with you and the banner and your team around you as well, and your husband as well. Right? But thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
what you do. It's very touching. Made a
Yeah.
huge difference.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.